Laid off from my job at 1% Club. Sharan Hegde's financial planning startup. Undefined. I joined this edtech fintech company. 1% Club. Thinking it was a solid opportunity. They're all about promoting financial literacy and responsibility. But day before yesterday they blindsided me with a layoff email. Turns out, around 40 of us are getting cut. Including people who literally moved cities for this job. The best part? They hired over 150 people. Got an office in one of the priciest parts of Mumbai, Jageshwari. All with just 10 crore funding. The planning here is top notch. How does a company that's supposed to teach financial planning not see that maybe they should wait before splurging on office space and new hires? They've terminated various VPs and AVPs. Half of the video editors. All content creators and almost all the graphic designers. Don't know how 2 to 3 people are going to manage all of the designs lol and who is going to create content for their page. They've cut down the marketing team to just 2 employees. Events team down to 4 employees. When they have an event with 200 people coming up next week. And doing this right after Diwali is the most asshole move ever. I'm pretty pissed and feel for everyone else who got axed with me. Here's to hoping they figure out financial literacy on their own. Because they clearly need it more than their customers. Story 1. Sharan is a charlatan. The financial literacy he claims to teach is all available in internet via multiple sources. All completely free. Story 2. I am sorry to hear that. But I'll be honest. Most of what their webinars are about can be learnt by watching a few quality YouTube videos and reading 2 articles on that topic for free. They themselves don't create much value. Just create a lacking mindset by capitalizing on insecurities to sell empty promises and dreams. Most Redditors here on this sub will give better and a more practical advice than Sharan. I hope you find an even better opportunity soon. Story 3. That dumb peep Sharan just watches 2 or 3 finance videos based on US and shares same info which isn't valid for Indian context. I remember seeing a video where he says how we can get a tax cut on cars like G-Wagon since it weighs over 3,000 kilograms. It's true for the US but not for India. Story 4. Always knew Sharan Hegde was a scammer. I got a call from them and cut them off saying I don't work for lil startups. I wish no one works for these scamsters. Story 5. Sorry for your loss. Unless they were planning to be an ad agency, they do not need as many headcounts for content curation. It would be amusing if they hired laterals. I know many wealth managers / financial planners who manage 202,000 CR AUM with less than 20 headcount. For pure education, I doubt if they need 40 to 50 staff. Remember, WhatsApp / Twitter still have less than 100 dedicated staff and they are valued at multi-billion dollars. That's the true to label -1% club. Story 6. Joining these influencers is always risky. I once made the mistake of joining Varun Maya's team. What an absolute speep show it was. That man has zero value of his words and treats people like slaves. Story 7. I am subscribed to them. And I repent paying the fees every day. The guy is an ass and keeps boasting how he has achieved financial freedom already. You can see how he looks down upon his guests on the podcast when they try to make a financial point. Almost signaling that he knows that already and better. His cringy financial content was okay for the time when it came in. But there is not much substance to it now. He secured a 10 CR funding from the Zero to founders who were looking to invest literally anywhere at that time and gained a valuation of 100 CR for what? A chat forum and some bees content? Funny that they introduced some FWS coins finance with Sharan on their app as a reward for interacting. They hope to ride the crypto wave. It seemed with that. But couldn't figure out any utility or value of it. It was bound to fail. Sorry that you had to lose the job. Story 8. His financial John is pretty half-baked. I would actively avoid such firms for jobs. BTW Jogeshwari is not really even upscale in Mumbai. Story 9. Who joins a company where the founder shouts his ass in every video finance with Sharan? He is just a finfluencer who made it big because of idiots all around. Sorry for your loss, but stay away from clowns like him. Story 10. I knew this bugger was a scam since he started that finance with Sharan Speep. Unfortunately, people like us are targeted and not that dumb ass Sharan who came up with this stupid genius idea. Anyways. Good luck, man. Be happy in a way that you saw this early and not in much later part of your life. Story 11. My junior at workplace, who is a brilliant engineer, came asking my opinion about him subscribing to 1% Club. We were having very small salary and this guy was already having financial issues. I know that he can't afford this 8K. 15K subscription amount of Sharan. I myself am not very financially literate but knew that 1% Club is not going to make me rich. The bubble that Sharan created and made successful people to pay him for attaining success is Chad. Story 12. Even I had a passing thought about it today. How can Sharan produce content consistently when there is not much to say except for a few hours of basics? Anything more than basics. People can't understand. Sticking with the basics. People feel bored. Boy, this is doomed.